Nora,
Mm,
what was your morning like today?
honestly,
Honestly, I woke up before my alarm, which sounds like a good thing. It was not a good thing.
the betrayal of waking up early and having no idea why.
Exactly. My body just decided 5:47. That is the time. No reason. Just 5:47.
And then you cannot go back to sleep.
Cannot go back to sleep. Just lying there, staring at the ceiling, thinking about everything I have ever done wrong.
That is the most accurate description of an early morning I have ever heard.
Welcome to my brain at 5:47.
Welcome, everyone, to Easily Speak English. I am Sam. Okay, so the moment the alarm goes off,
The moment.
because that moment, that tiny moment before you open your eyes, there is a whole universe happening in there.
There is. You know exactly what I mean. For about 2 seconds, you do not know anything. Where you are, what day it is, what year it is.
Blissfully unaware. Blissfully, meaning with complete happiness.
Sam, tell me about your ideal morning. Not your real morning, your ideal one.
Okay. My ideal morning starts slowly. No alarm. I just surface.
Surface, meaning come up gradually, like something rising from deep water. Very slowly, gently, not jolted away, not startled, just surfacing.
Yes, I surface. I lie there for a few minutes. No phone, just existing.
Just existing. That is a whole phrase. It means you are not doing anything with a purpose. You are simply present, breathing, being.
And then, slowly, I make coffee. Not because I need to be somewhere, because I want to.
There is a difference. Making coffee because you need to be somewhere, that is rushing. Making coffee because you want to, that is savoring.
Savoring. Enjoying something slowly and fully. Okay, let's talk about the moment you get out of bed. Because this moment, for most people, requires more courage than anything else in the day.
Courage. That is not an exaggeration.
Not at all. The bed is warm, the world is cold, and something in your body is saying, stay. Please, just stay.
Pull. That feeling of not wanting to leave the warmth, that has a word in English. Reluctance.
Reluctance, meaning you want to do something, but another part of you is resisting, pulling back.
I dragged myself out of bed this morning. That is one of the most natural English phrases for a difficult morning wake up.
Dragged myself, meaning I moved with great effort. I pulled my own body because it was not moving willingly.
Willingly. Meaning, now, once the body is up, the mind takes a little longer.
A little longer. That is generous. Sometimes much longer.
Sometimes you are standing in the kitchen, holding your coffee, and you are not fully there yet.
Not fully there. I love that phrase. It means your body arrived somewhere, but your mind is still catching up.
Your mind is still catching up, still processing, still waking, still coming online.
Coming online, like a computer starting up, gradually becoming functional, piece by piece.
And there is a word for this state, this in-between state where you are awake but not quite present.
Groggy.
Groggy, meaning dull and slow after sleep. Your eyes are open, but your thoughts are still soft, still slow, still wrapped in sleep somehow.
Wrapped in sleep. That is beautiful.
And very true. You can say, I was groggy for the first hour. Or no matter what I do, I always feel groggy in the morning. Or I had my coffee, but I was still groggy, which means even caffeine.
Nora, can we talk about something that I think is deeply important to the morning experience?
Tell me.
Routine.
Oh, yes.
Because a morning without routine is chaos. And a morning with routine is almost meditative.
Meditative. Having a calm, focused quality. Like meditation. A sense of quiet intention.
And the English for having a routine is I follow the same routine every morning. Or I am someone who relies on routine.
I want to show something now. Two people, same morning, two completely different levels of English.
Go ahead.
Person 1. I woke up. I was tired. I had coffee. I got ready. I went to work.
That is a morning, technically.
Technically. Person 2. I dragged myself out of bed, barely functioning, made coffee mostly out of habit, and spent the first 20 minutes just trying to surface before the day could get to me.
Oh, that is a completely different person speaking.
Same morning, same coffee, same tiredness. But person 2 has vocabulary. And vocabulary gives you what?
Texture, dimension, a self.
Sam, one last thing before the word tour.
Go ahead.
I want to talk about those rare mornings. The ones that feel different. The ones where something in the air is just right.
Oh, those mornings.
The sun is at exactly the right angle. Your coffee tastes better than usual. You are not rushing.
And you feel ahead of the day, like you started before the day did.
Ahead of the day. What a phrase. Meaning you are already in a good place before any demands have arrived, before emails, before noise, before the world needs something from you.
I felt ahead of the day for once. You can say that, and people will know exactly what you mean.
Exactly what you mean. Because it is specific. It is true. And nobody has quite said it that way before. So it stays.
It stays, meaning people remember it. It does not disappear after the conversation. Something about it lingers.
Lingers. Remains. Stays longer than expected. Like a feeling that doesn't.
Word tour time.
And as always on Easily Speak English, fewer words, deeper understanding.
Today, we take the 7 most important words and phrases from this conversation, and we go slow. We go deep, because we want you to truly own these words, not just recognize them.
Let's begin.
First word, surface. Say it with us slowly. Surface.
Surface.
To surface means to come up gradually, to rise slowly, usually from sleep or from being submerged in something.
The easiest sentence? I surfaced slowly this morning.
That means I woke up gradually, not suddenly, not with a jolt, slowly, gently.
You can also say, I was just starting to surface when the alarm went off. That means I was just beginning to wake up naturally, and then the alarm interrupted.
And the feeling of that sentence, everyone knows that feeling. It is deep.
So instead of saying, I woke up slowly, say, I surfaced. It is gentler, more human.
Next word, dragged myself. Say it slowly. Dragged myself.
Dragged myself.
To drag yourself means to move with great effort. Your body is resisting. You are pulling it forward against its will.
I dragged myself out of bed at 6:30.
The word drag suggests weight, difficulty, reluctance. It tells the whole story of a hard morning in 2 words.
You can say, I dragged myself to the gym. I dragged myself through the whole presentation. I dragged myself home after a long day.
In each one, the message is the same. I did not want to do this, but I did it anyway.
And there is something quietly impressive about that. You dragged yourself. You went anyway. That takes something.
Next, barely functioning. Say it. Barely functioning.
Barely functioning.
Barely means almost not. Just enough, but no more.
Functioning means operating, working, running.
So barely functioning.
Groggy.
Groggy means dull and slow after sleep. Your body is awake, but your mind is still soft, still slow, still wrapped in the feeling of sleeping.
I always feel groggy for the first half hour.
Or, I had a full 8 hours, but I still woke up groggy, which is the cruelest kind of groggy.
Ha! When you sleep well and still feel groggy, that is a betrayal.
Groggy is different from tired. Tired is about needing sleep. Groggy is about not quite leaving sleep.
You are still partially in it, still carrying it.
The grogginess lifted after about 20 minutes. That means gradually the grogginess faded. The heaviness of sleep slowly left.
Next, reluctance. Say it. Reluctance.
Reluctance.
Reluctance. Thrive. Thrive means to grow well, to do better than just okay, to be genuinely at your best. I thrive in the morning. That means morning is when I do my best work, when I feel most alive.
And the opposite, I do not thrive in the morning. I need time.
You can say, I thrive with structure. I thrive under pressure. I thrive when I have a clear plan.
Thrive suggests flourishing, more than surviving, more than getting through, actually growing.
And for the morning, I thrive when I have a slow start. That is a sentence that tells someone something real about how you work, how you live.
Last word, linger. Say it. Linger.
Linger.
Linger means to stay longer than expected, to remain, to not quite leave.
The feeling of a good morning can linger all day.
Today's 7 words. Surface. Dragged myself. Barely functioning. Groggy. Reluctance. Thrive. Linger.
Now, for practice, write one sentence in the comments using any one of these words.
About your real morning. Your real experience.
I dragged myself out of bed. I surfaced slowly. I was barely functioning. I felt groggy.
Any one of them. In your own sentence. Because the moment you write a word in your own sentence, it belongs to you.
It will come back when you need it, in a conversation, in a moment, naturally.
That is the difference between words you memorized and words you truly know.
The ones you truly know, they surface on their own.
Ha! Very good.
Sam, before we go,
Hmm?
what kind of morning do you hope for tomorrow?
I hope to surface slowly, before the alarm, without the shock of it.
Beautiful.
I hope to stand in the kitchen without dragging myself there. Just walking there. Willingly.
Willingly. That is the dream.
And I hope the coffee lingers. The warmth of it. The quiet of the morning. Before the noise arrives.
Before the noise arrives. Yes.
What about you, Nora?
I hope for a morning where I feel ahead of the day. Just once this week. Just one morning where the world has not started yet, and I am already in a good place.
I think that is something most people want. Without quite having the words for it.
Until today.
Until today.
Listeners,
What kind of morning do you hope for? Write it in the comments. Use one of today's words. It does not have to be perfect. It just has to be real.
Thank you so much for being here with us today on Easily Speak English.
We post a new episode every single day, so come back tomorrow. There is always something here for you. Please give this video a like if it gave you better words for your mornings.
Share it with someone who deserves a more beautiful way to describe their day.
And subscribe so you never miss a single episode.
Take care of yourselves.
And take care of your English.
See you tomorrow. Bye.